See him. God will help me. This is the pastor Stanley Obunna. Look at him, he called police. Evicted me and the children out of the house. Look at me. Look at my properties. Unannounced. We're in the house this afternoon. He just came to the house with police. Threw my things and threw my things away. And threw my things out of the house. He already packed his things out of the house for years, sleeping around. Now, he has come to disgrace me. After laboring with him for 18 years, 19 years. See what General Overseer of Gospel Assembly, Glass Church, Kubwa. Look at him. I'm his wife that labored with him for 19 years. 19 good years. The world needs to come into it and give me justice for suffering me. For suffering me for all these years. For suffering me after 6 children. I have 6 children for him. 6, not 1. My last child is 4 years old. My children, he doesn't even know where they are. Look at me. Look at me outside. Look at me outside. Because he feels that nobody will talk for me. He feels nobody will speak for me. Jehovah will speak for me.
Things dey happen for dis world, my country pipo, as Abuja pastor wife cried out for help after her husband throw her and their 6 children out of the house. The woman called her husband, Pastor Stanley Obunna, for throwing her and their 6 children out. She explained that their divorce case are still in court. Also cried out that after so many years of suffering with him and with all the beating, cheating on her, she was still faithful. Yet this is how her husband paid her back. Chai. She also accused him of allegedly raping their house girl, and since then her marriage have never remained the same. Now her husband threw her out with their 6 children to his cheating partner so that his cheating partner can start living with him. Now, wow, my country people, what is actually happening in this country? And the worst part of it is that this is a pastor. Does it mean that he doesn't practice what he preach? Wahala, they say, be like bicycle. What do you have to say concerning this saga, this particular emotional? I don't even know how to quantify it, because this is not quantifiable. Could you imagine the pain that this woman is passing through? For the past 19 good years, she has known this man and she have been with him, suffering with him, both when there is good and bad things. She still stayed there with him, and she gave birth to 6 children for him. And now, despite all his cheating, beating this lady, she still stayed there with him. Now, this is how she got paid by the person she called her husband. Wonder shall never cease to end, though. Always pray. In this life, I keep saying it, there is no perfect marriage out there. Forget about all these relationship therapies, these counselors. Their own is not even better. There is no better marriage out there. Anywhere you find yourself, just be there, exercise patience, be praying. But instead of you to die in a marriage, it's better you walk away than dying in a marriage. Marriage is not meant to be enjoyed. Sometimes when I'm talking about marriage, is not meant to be enjoyed. Sometimes in life, let me say, if it's in terms of money, you can endure until when things balance. But when we are saying marriage is not meant to be endured, is when your partner keeps hitting, beating you, abusing you physically, emotionally. You understand? Yes. Maybe for instance, your partner might have money, and the partner don't want to don't want to bring it out for the family, or the partner is beating you, or an abusing partner, or for instance your partner is the type that cheats on you. That is when marriage cannot be endured. But apart from that, maybe you people are passing through financial difficulties, you can endure until you balance back. That is fact about life. There is no perfect marriage out there. Forget all these things they are telling you. If you meet our papas and our mothers, they will tell you the thing they passed through, how they endured in the hands of their wives and in the hands of their husband. So there is no perfect marriage out there. Forget all these relationship therapies, pastors' wife, pastors and so-called pastors and everything they call themselves. There is no perfect marriage out there. But your way of understanding, your way of reasoning, your way of carrying each other along, your way of moving on, your way of overlooking some certain things makes your marriage to last for you. But remember that there is no perfect marriage out there. Don't just have this in your mind. There is no perfect marriage. And there is no perfect man, there is no perfect woman out there. Bear it in mind. So provided you're in a marriage, one day something is gonna come up. Yes, even brothers and brothers normally get issue. Talk more of two different peoples that comes to two different ways, come together to build a family as husband and wife. Why can't they have issue? This is fact about life. So don't think that once you are married that there should be not be quarrel, there shouldn't be something that both of you having misunderstanding. It doesn't work that way. In marriage, you still have misunderstanding. In the misunderstanding, you got to know who your partner actually is. You got to know if your partner is an understanding partner. You got to know if your partner is someone that can overlook some certain things. You got to understand if your partner is an abusing partner or not. That is how marriage is for you. So the better you adapt the situation you find yourself, provided it is not an abusing marriage, it is not someone that is beating you, that is hitting you, you just move on with life, overlook some certain things. And you as a man, you are a married man. What are you still looking for in a woman's body? As a married man, it is expected of you to stick to your wife and not to be moving here and there. Yes. Now, look at a woman that gave birth to 6 children to this pastor. Look at the way she was paid. Look at what this man, the worst part of it, that this is a pastor, a man that called himself a pastor. Why didn't him allow Holy Spirit to take over him and he allowed the devil to use him in such a way? Please, this Assemblies of God church that this woman mentioned so should sack this man of God, because what he did is very bad. Ihe o mere na-asọ wuruwuru na ntị ntị na ya ọ na-asọ wuruwuru ka m so ya n'asụsụ ba ya na unu anụ ihe m na-ekwu n'ghọta. And if you don't understand what I said, meet an Igbo person to interpret it for you. Yes, this is all I have to say. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like. Tell us in the comment section your opinion. Stay tuned and follow this page for more updates.